Hey, hello, and welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. This could be a brief video getting started to look at some data that has to do with adult obesity, or the prevalence of obesity by region. There's 5 different regions plus the world. Prevalence, you can think of prevalence to simply mean the percent of the population who is obese. Now, obesity how obesity is defined is a different question. You can look that up yourself. This suffices it to say that it has something to do with body weight, BMI, body mass index. Okay, I don't know what if maybe if you're 50% over your body mass index or something like that, you're considered to be obese. Let's just begin by I am using Quattro again inside of our studio. The data, by the way, came from Our World in Data. I'll put a link to both the site and as well as a link to the data in the description below at the end of the video. I've already I've already done some initial analysis using GNU plot. I'll put a link to that blog in the description below also. All right. We can stop there for right now. Click on read underscore CSV. Let's go ahead and name the project. Good. Let's just do something a little funky. Let's do a render on save. Now this is a fairly, as you'll see, is a fairly small again, this is a fairly small. Let's just do this. It contains data from, say, what is it, from about we'll see, about 1950 all the way up till about 2014, I think. We'll find out here, of course. Oh, I left off a tick mark up there. Good. So let's load our libraries. Now, I will mention, of course, that Quattro can also do PDF files. It can do dashboards. It can use PowerPoint presentations and as well as Word documents. Okay, let's come over here and do clean names. What this does, this just cleans up the column heading names. If there's spaces between the words, it puts an underscore, it converts everything to lowercase, as you'll see here in a moment. I spell obesity with O-B-S-E-T-Y. And let's do this. What this will do, whenever I run this chunk of code, it'll go back and it'll clean out the environment and then redo it again. So let's do this here then, see how this works. Okay. Let's do this. Let's change prevalence to this to percent. Okay, that's roughly what it means. Just a percent of the population who's considered to be obese. Okay, let's just open up Emacs here very quickly. Again, it's adults 18 and over. This is 2007. So you can see it goes from 1975 to 2014, I believe. The data was released in 2017. So we can run this again. Much better. So you can see here, this is actually region. Okay. Let's do this. Just for the fun of it. Let's do a rename. So it's new name, old name. I think this is right. Let's just try again here. Very good. Very good indeed. Perfect, as a matter of fact. Let's just try something a little funky here. Let's make region a Now all will be revealed here in a moment. Okay, so every time I save it, it's going to go and render it. Hey, that's a tibble. And by converting the region to a factor, when we do a summary, it'll count the number of entries, number of rows, basically, for each of the regions. Okay, plus the world. So do a save now. That should give us the document. And then I'll do a quick plot of the obesity for the world, and that'll be it. I hope you're enjoying the quiet background. No, I'm sure you notice there's two things missing. Actually, one is my face, which I'm sure most of you have no problem with not seeing me on this live stream. And the next, of course, is music. I'm actually doing this on an older laptop running Arch Linux. Okay, so here we got all the regions. So that means there's 40 rows for each region. Okay. Then we got a percent. The average, so the average, including the world, percent is 9%. So from 1 to 3 is, let's say, 6. Okay. So let's just come down here and then do some quick EDA. Let's just do this. Let's just do a quick analysis for the world. in a quick plot. You notice I'm using two different types of piping commands. If you run the latest version of R, you can run this piping command even at the basic level. For whatever reason, it didn't recognize it down here, so I just went back to the standard pipes, okay? So let's go into a save and render this. Let's just see what happens here. And there you go. Worldwide obesity by year. This is a %. So the trend is continuing to go up. Of course, you know, a lot of this is probably, let's be honest, a lot of this is probably driven by North America. Okay? So there you have it. A very quick demonstration of how to do some very basic import data. Use Tidyverse to import data, and a quick, and how to use a factor to get a count, unique count of the contents of a column, in our case region. And finally, at last, you know, a little bit of a plot action, okay? Thanks so much for your time. We'll see you in the sketch, as you say, later on down the road.